gas prices.
Yeah,
Thank
right.
you, Liz.
Edward Lawrence, yeah, we heard that story before. Thank you, Edward. Thank you so much.
Right.
Let's welcome to the show from House Energy, Congresswoman Debbie Lesko. So we hear that Jake Sullivan and Vice President Kamala Harris, they're so worried about gas prices going up. They're telling Ukraine's Zelensky not to bomb Russia's oil facilities?
You know, they are really desperate. As you have said, since Biden's been in office, our gasoline prices have gone up. In Phoenix, it's $4.35 a gallon right now. That's about $2 more per gallon than when Biden took office. It's just, they know that they're underwater on this issue.
Okay, so let's turn to these anti-Israel protests. How can the Democrats do their convention in Chicago as Democrats reportedly fear riots again like those that hit the convention in 1968? You know, they blocked the O'Hare Airport. They blocked the Golden State Bridge. They protested down on Wall Street. How's the DNC going to be able to do their convention if protesters are shutting down airports and bridges?
I don't know. It should be very interesting. But even here in Washington, D.C., in our committee hearings, we have protesters that are for Palestinians, against Israel, that are constantly protesting here. This is a real problem for Democrats. It splits their party in half.
Okay, so here's the other issue. How is the Islamic dictatorship of Iran the victims when Iran has killed hundreds, if not thousands, of its own citizens, brutalizes and kills women and children? How is Hamas the victim when Hamas terrorists slaughtered 1,200 innocent Israelis in the most repugnant way and took 150 hostages, including Americans? You know, it shows Senator Marco Rubio's tweet. The people celebrating Iran's attack on Israel, they're the same ones calling for ceasefire without demanding anything from Hamas, Congresswoman.
Well, I totally agree with you. I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous. I'm a huge supporter of Israel. I've gone to Israel several times, and I support the United States supporting them. They are a key ally and have been for many, many years. And so when we have Congresswomen here in the United States House of Representatives supporting the Palestinians over Israel, it's very infuriating.
You know, Congresswoman, we'd love to get your reaction to former President Clinton here. And also you're going to hear from HBO host Bill Maher and also Piers Morgan. Let's get your reaction to this. Watch.
I killed myself to give the Palestinians a state. I had a deal they turned down that would have given them all of Gaza, all of Gaza, between 96 and 97% of the West Bank, compensating land in Israel, you name it. Hamas is really smart. When they decide to rocket Israel, they insinuate themselves into hospitals, into schools, into highly populous areas, and they are smart. So they try. So they they try to put the Israelis in a position of either not defending themselves or killing innocents.
When you start chanting death to America in America, I mean, I got it. Charlottesville was real bad when they were chanting death to the Jews will not replace us. But on American soil, and there are people who see me say this, oh, he's a conservative now. I'm a conservative. I have not changed. I always liked America and thought death to it was bad.
Why don't we say to them, fine, listen, we understand you're exercising your right to free speech. Okay, you go to Gaza right now and you chant death to Hamas. See how many seconds you live.
Congresswoman, final word.
You know, I stand strongly with Israel. These people are dead wrong. Enemy number one is Iran. Enemy number two, or maybe one, is China, which gets its oil from Iran. We cannot deal with Iran. They are the enemy. We support Israel.
Congresswoman Lesko, thanks for joining us tonight. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you.
We have a hot hour for you. Senator Roger Marshall, New York Post columnist Miranda Devine, former